What's up, fellow weeps? Welcome back to Tired. If I sound tired, it's because I am. So yeah, I went to Huntington Comic Con, the 6th of June. Yeah, 6th. Today's the 7th, right? Yeah, on the day that I'm recording this, it's the 7th, but anyway. So, we actually went to, not South Carolina, that's later this week. We went to West Virginia Saturday and not Sunday, because we were going to do other things too. Not really important, but we went to this giant mall that was literally across from our hotel. I bought a Soul Eater shirt there. I know, I'm so cool. Moving on. So, we didn't dare to eat the pancakes that we got at IHOP the day before, so they were leftovers, because, you know, I would do that. I would do such a thing. Especially mine, because they were like quadruple chocolate. So like the pancakes, chocolate with chocolate chips inside. They were drizzled in chocolate syrup and was topped with chocolate chips and whipped cream. Spoiler alert, they were amazing. Let's see. So then the con didn't open for the commoners until like 10 in the morning, not at night, obviously. That would be really funny though. Anyway, so then when we got to the con, there wasn't necessarily a lot of people, but there was plenty of people. So sorry. Like any other convention, we did autographs first. So, not to brag or anything, but we first got Monica Ryle. If you don't know, she voice acts Suyu Asawi from My Hero Academia, Tsubaki from Soul Eater, and Saika Mizuno from Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. So then we got Johnny Young Bosch. If you don't know, he voice acts Gyu Tamayoka, I think that's how you pronounce it, from Demon Slayer. He also voice acts Hajime Hinata from Super Danganronpa 2, and he also voice acts Rentaro Mami from Danganronpa V3. Very hard to say 10 times fast, but... So, we got those two people first. They were like $30 a piece, probably. I don't know, maybe Johnny Young Bosch's was like 20. I have no idea. But the night before, my dad was like, hey, you wanna like draw pictures for them? Cause you draw? And I was like, okay. Monica loved it. Johnny Young Bosch loved it. Actually, I just want to touch on mine and Johnny's conversation. So, I had him sign the Hajime one, right? So he's like, so you played the games? And I said, yeah, even though I haven't played them, I've watched gameplays of them. But anyways, still got the same experience. And so, like, he asked for my name and stuff. So then, after he signed it and stuff, I gave him my drawing that I did of him. And so I did Rantaro as my drawing. He's like, oh, so you're really into the games. So I was like, he's like, so you're really into the games? And I was like, yeah. And so my dad was explaining that when I first started learning to read, he tried to get me to read comic books and stuff. True story, by the way. So that way I could be into them too. And so apparently I skipped a step. So I skipped from uh comic books to straight to manga. And so they like talked for a little bit, and Jory said like the stories are great. Some of them are a little bit darker because Danganronpa is kind of dark. It's not really that dark, but anyway. So then my dad said, "Yeah, it doesn't phase her at all. I'm kind of scared, or kind of nervous for her, or something like that. I don't remember." Um, so then my mom said that he put my drawing in his little folder. Apparently, that apparently those people have like folders for like any fan art that they get, which I think is very smart. Um, so then we walked around for a little bit because we didn't know the prices for, I think it was like Rico Fajardo or Fajardo. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so we're just gonna call him Rico. He voices Miura Tokata from My Hero Academia, and he voices Kyosuke Munakata from Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak, Future Arc. That was a mouthful. But anyway, so, not to brag or anything, but when we did get Rico's signature and stuff, or autograph, or anyway, so I gave him, so so he was asking what other animes I've seen, and so I said Demon Slayer, I said Toliban Hanako-kun, and so apparently his brother watches that, and then I said I've also seen Hunter x Hunter. I don't know why I didn't say Danganronpa, I really should have. But then he was talking to like me and my parents and stuff, so then he said, "Are you like an artist?" Because of my pick and choosings, and I was like, "Yeah." So my dad said, "She's actually got a drawing for you." And I was like panicking. So then so we basically traded. So when I got his autograph, he got my drawing. He was like, "Oh, this is so cool. Do you want to take a picture with it?" I was like, "Oh my god." So I took off my mask and stuff. I'm pretty sure the famous people there had to get vaccinated because they didn't have masks on, and B, they were traveling out of state. At least most of them were. So I was half the size of them. I know I'm short. For comparison, I'm like 5'2", and I came up to about his mid chest. I'm very tiny. And so he held my drawing and I held his autograph. I was on the verge of tears. Anyway, so then we walked around a little bit more. We were kind of just wasting time until 1 o'clock, because that's when the My Hero Academia panel was. And so we went outside. There were a few vendors outside. And I ended up leaving with 2 Funko Pops. I know, I'm so cringy. But I got Beetlejuice and Funtime Freddy. Fun fact, before COVID hit, we were supposed to go to a Comic-Con in Lexington, and what was his name? Kellen Goff was supposed to be there. If you don't know who Kellen Goff is, he voice acts a lot of characters. Like, he's been in a little bit of everything. Like, I went to his IMDb page, and apparently he voiced the Snatcher minions from A Hat in Time, and I was like, whoa, I didn't know that. But he voices Overhaul from My Hero Academia, and he does Funtime Freddy from FNAF's sister location, and the Snatcher minions from A Hat in Time, so that's pretty poggers. So I was getting it just in case if we came to the Comic Con in September. Um, it's in Lexington, so it's local. Um, so yeah, I'm keeping that in the box for as long as I can. And I got Beetlejuice because Beetlejuice is one of my favorite Broadway musicals. My absolute favorite is Dear Evan Hansen because I don't know, it be like that sometimes. um anyway, so it was a 3 hour long trip back home, and so we got Bob Evans for lunch because Bob Evans is the bomb. This is coming from a southern person who lives in Southern America. Yeah. And I really wanted to go to sleep after we ate in the car, and I physically couldn't. So I just kind of got on my phone and was just doing whatever, trying to entertain myself. And so by the time we got home, I was literally exhausted. Like, I wanted to go sleep right at 7 p.m., not 7 a.m. But yeah. So I guess that's about it. I mean, I tried to look for a new Team Rocket button, but I couldn't. I was very upset. No, I wasn't. Buns are literally one of my most favorite things next to enamel pins. Like, bro. Literally poggers. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. I guess that really is it. So anyway, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to shut my mouth. And yeah, goodbye.